Good, welcome you guys back to my channel, Nene Blobs. So today I'm making another Christmassy video. This time I'm making the Festive Christmas book tag. And this book tag was originally made by GirlReading. I will link her video down below. And the first time I heard about this was through Jesse the Reader, so I will also link his video down below. I watched people do this tag and it looked so much fun, so then I decided, why don't I just do the tag as well? So basically there's Christmassy bookish questions and I'm going to answer them for you guys. So let's just get started. The first question is, which fictional family would you like to spend Christmas dinner with? So I choose the Peculiar Children from Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. This family sounds so much fun. I think it will be really interesting to be around everyone during dinner. So definitely this family. Another family that I think will be really fun to be around during Christmas is Heidi and her grandfather. This is from the book Heidi by Joanna Spyri. Their lifestyle is so nice. I think it will be really fun just to be on the hills during Christmas and just like the simple life of living there. Then number 2 is a bookish item you would like to receive as a gift. So I'd love to receive a bookish candle. I've never smelt a bookish candle. And I feel like especially the candles from the Akawar series, the A Court of Thorns and Roses series, because I feel like there's so many candles like the Autumn Court or the other courts, and I think it will be really interesting to smell how it's supposed to smell there, especially because I love that series. So yeah, I would love that. And also bookmarks. I am not stingy. I love all bookmarks, so the more the merrier. Then a fictional character you think would be a perfect Christmas elf. For this one, I definitely pick Alice from Alice in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll. I feel like she will be the perfect elf. She will play the role perfectly. And like this book was so magical and whimsical. I think it's just fitting that she is an elf. Then number 4 is match a book by a Christmas song. So I actually made a Christmas song video for you guys. If you guys haven't checked it out yet, it will be in the description down below. In that video I actually go through many songs and then I answer questions about those songs. So I think that can be an answer for this question. So it's kind of like a few hours later, but I decided to pick 2 songs and both of the songs are for one book. The first one is Do You Hear What I Hear by Whitney Houston, and the other one is Jingle Bells. And I picked Passenger by Alexandra Bracken. So when she finds out that she can time travel, she starts hearing these bells slash like kind of like sirens type things, and she's like, can't anyone else hear it? But no one can hear it. So that is why I picked this book and that song. I especially think Do You Hear What I Hear like works well with this, but it only kind of refers to the first 100 pages, but you know what? At least I picked one. Then number 5 is Bahumbug, a book or fictional character you've been disappointed in and should be put on the naughty list. So I'm gonna pick Black Dove, White Raven. I don't know why, but I didn't really enjoy this book. I actually DNF'd it. But this book I kind of like got into, but then I didn't get into. I don't know if it was the wrong time. I just found it a bit boring. So I think I might have to sacrifice this book. I'm sorry, okay? But I've got to sacrifice someone. But Elizabeth Ween apparently had another like historical fiction book or series, and those books were apparently better than this, so I really want to try out more of her books. But this one, it was just a bit of a disappointment for me. Okay, then number 6 is a book or a fictional character you think deserves more love and appreciation and deserves to be put on the nice list. So my answer is Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. I feel like I don't hear a lot about this book. It's a classic and it's like a gothic classic, and it was a really interesting book, and it's one of the books that actually got me into reading. So yeah, I think this needs a bit more appreciation. Oh, it is so hot, I've got to say. So number 7 is Red, Gold and Green, a book cover that has a wonderfully Christmassy feel to it. So for this one, I chose my only Christmassy book, and it is Christmas for One by Amanda Prowse. I haven't read this book yet, but the cover is very Christmassy. As you can see, I love it so much because look at all the trees and the lights, and it's just so Christmassy, and the snow, and like I feel like this puts me in the Christmas spirit completely. So number 8 is a book or series that you love so much you want everyone to find it under their Christmas tree this year so they can read it and love it too. So for me, one of my favorite series this year was definitely the A Court of Thorns and Roses series. It is A Court of Thorns and Roses, A Court of Wings and Ruin, and A Court of Mist and Fury by Sarah J. Maas. And this series I loved so much. I really recommend anyone to read it. It's got like enough fantasy, enough romance, enough adventure and mystery. It's just a really, really fun series. You all should pick it up. And then also I recommend Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children by Ransom Riggs. This series was also very, very good, and Ransom Riggs' style of writing is so good, and this whole story was like perfect. I loved it, and it was just so much fun to read. And then another series I don't have at the moment because I lent it out to my best friend. It is The Summer I Turned Pretty by Jenny Han. That series is one of my favorite contemporary series. I read it this year and I enjoyed it so much. I really recommend you all to read that series. And then obviously I want everyone to read Redeeming Love by Francine Rivers. It's one of my favorite books and I feel like everyone should read it in their lifetime. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and comment down below some of your answers to these questions and tell me how excited you are for Christmas. If you haven't checked it out yet, please check out my other videos. There will be links down below. And if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. I try making videos once a week, but during this Christmassy month, I am making 2. So stay tuned for more of these Christmassy videos. Okay, so see you guys next time. Vlog!